That's funny. I've never even thought to do this because I only do OBS stuff.
Got it.
Be pretty cool. We're all just learning. Done.
Oh, hey.
Live.
Oh,
Oh yeah, look at that. We're live. And
boom.
There you go.
my face is in
See,
the
you
top
let
corner
these
there.
guys freak you out, Jangles. You knew what you were doing.
The whole time.
You
Bingo.
knew. Wow, Hepthorn just had to run away as soon as he was like live.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
like, no,
I'm like trying to look at
Yeah.
my
they
I'm
can't
not
see my
ready. I'm not
face.
prepared.
They can't see me. I wasn't ready.
No, I was just checking my phone to make sure that it was it's actually working, and it is. So
My makeup. Where's my makeup on?
Apparently, we're live battling Aftersound because he's doing a arcade colony Splinterlands hype train.
I'm not gonna
Right
lie.
now.
There's more of us, so I think we can beat him.
Oh, we got infidel in about an hour too.
It's marked as private.
Is it?
So
No, I'm seeing it. It's coming up on
Yeah.
my phone.
it's on. It's on. Let's see.
Oh, sweet.
That's,
All right.
Yeah, I can get in there. It's gonna. Let me mute this.
So I think we can beat him.
oh,
We got
yeah.
infidel in about an hour too.
Well,
Somebody's
somebody
giving us
mute
echo.
your YouTube audio.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just checking if we are hearable too, and we are.
You did it, Jangles. You did
Bingo.
it, brother.
Good work.
All
man.
right. Well, what's up, everybody? Good morning from Taiwan. Thank you for bearing with some technical difficulties from the People's Guild. This is our first live stream officially. So thank you for everybody for tuning in. We got a little bit of a party here, a little battle royale scheduled up for you guys. Just gonna talk strategy, shoot the breeze a little bit, share some challenges. As you can see, we got the who's who of Splinterlands here. Rogue, Bebe, Stever, Virus, Tails. I haven't heard Tails chime in yet, but I'm assuming he's here. What's up, Tails?
Tails is just lurking.
He's
Tails
here, but
lurking.
no camera, no microphone.
Ninja.
He needs an
Ninja.
intro.
There he is.
Ninja.
There he is.
Yeah, it's hard to make sure that you give Tails a chance to talk sometimes when you can't see his face. So we will have to reach out to him occasionally, or use the hand up maybe that Zoom has.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah. All right, gents. Well, let's get right into it. So I've got Hepthorn and Bebe kind of going clockwise here. Do you guys want to kick off the challenges? Do a little modern gold challenge. Share your screen. Everybody should have access to share some screens.
Hep can
Just
share.
get right into it.
All right.
Just let you
Yeah,
know.
so everybody here except for Hepthorn's playing in champ,
know.
right?
That's what I feel bad is like I'm the only one in gold, so you have to.
Oh, you can just send me a gold.
Well,
check?
here's the subtle peer pressure, Hep.
yeah,
no,
let me
yeah.
just go move some funds around
Yep.
and buy full decks here.
Hep,
All
no.
you gotta do is find you a nice whale, cuddle
Just
up
get
tight.
ready. Get ready for the new format, man. That will be the future. So you have to be prepared to be competing versus diamond decks.
That's right. That's true. All right. Are we doing just modern?
Yes. Nobody wants a cube or an Almo. Hep.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have to manually, like it still is a wild. You have to not choose any of those cards yourself.
Hey,
There's a
I
modern
thought they
option
added
now, man.
modern.
Yeah,
No,
modern.
they added it now. You can actually do
Yeah.
a modern challenge.
Oh, so we
Yay!
can you do only rebellion?
You're
Only
dreaming, baby.
The only rebellion format is pretty silly, honestly. I feel
But
like
I
I use
enjoyed-
the common summoners more than anything.
I enjoyed a lot. Challenge, okay. Let's see.
There you go.
View, accept.
Yo, real quickly, are you guys able to see the YouTube chat?
No.
No.
I did turn it on.
Oh, look who's coming into the chat here.
Is it Mondred?
No.
Oh, after sound. When you can't beat them, join them. What's up, dude?
There we go.
Is he watching us on his?
So
what's up,
I don't.
guys?
What's up, man?
Oh, never mind,
Thanks
he's
for
here.
hopping in, brother.
Did you figure out if you wanted to have a hangout chat? This was a better place to do it.
I did. I swear, like I think B Jango sent me the message like literally as I was about to go live, and I'd already told. Well, Keys was trying to join me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we'll chat for a couple minutes and then jump in."
Nice.
Well, I invited both you guys, and then Bebe sends a message like, "Oh, After Sound just went live. Dude's trying to steal our thunder." So
I didn't
that's
say
what I
that.
circled
Don't
back
put
to.
words in my mouth, man.
Hold up. So is Tuesday your night now? Because I don't want to be crossing streams with anybody here.
No,
No,
not
this is
necessarily.
my fault.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna
my
see how it
fault.
goes. We're gonna see how it goes. There's nothing
All
set
right.
in stone. If this is a success, we can definitely coordinate for what is the most appropriate time that we're not going to be stepping on toes. I don't think we can
Fair.
compete with your channel anyways. After Sound.
It's not a competition. We're all just trying to replace Splinterlands TV, aren't we?
Amen,
I
brother.
think so.
Hey.
Yeah.
It is a competition. Life is tough out there.
No,
All
at
right,
this
so,
point,
the-
it's a community trying to, keep the people engaged and entertained.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
Let's give it.
So Hep and Baby, you guys got your battle queued up?
We're working on it. I'm working on it at least.
Yeah, I put my team, so
All right. I'm not doing so great here.
well, me neither, but I would like. It's a first
Baby, you
battle.
want to share your screen, buddy?
There is nobody watching us. Me?
Yeah.
How do I wait? Why? Maybe.
There's
Yeah.
a green share screen button at the bottom of the meeting.
I was thinking
shit.
about
using this
we
garbage.
we could up the ante on stakes and do a little
Uh-oh.
like 1 or 2
Wager?
SPS ante.
Am I
Yeah.
sharing the right one?
Yes, we see your battles.
You know what you
Oh,
might need to
simply-
do, Jangles, since this is yours? You might just have to take the battle link and run it yourself instead of having people try to stream and like kind of clogging it up. Because yeah, this is
Okay.
you might just need to take the battle
the-
link and just run it yourself. We'll
Oh,
see
now
what
you
it looks like coming off of yours. But
If you're gonna up the ante, can you do it for the whole community? How about the loser has to burn some SPS?
I like that. All
1.5
right.
SPS, 1
You should have
SPS.
told me before that.
I mean, you can keep
Do it.
keep the DEC, but you got to burn the SPS.
Do you want it slow, fast? Like what speed?
ooh, so
Oh, you-
romantic, baby. I think when you choose
Oh,
Yasik, you don't get to
push
ask your
pause
opponent
there.
if they want it slow.
Oh, both people went Yasik, huh?
Push
I want
pause
it
there real
fast.
quick, baby.
Push what?
Push pause.
Pause.
So, yeah.
Oh, you want to analyze us? Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Let's talk some strategy here. So on paper, did anybody want to take a wager who's got this guy in the bag?
Hmm.
It'll be
I mean, I'll
close.
be honest with you. This is I bitched about it on your guys' podcast. How in Health Equalizer is Yasik ever the play? So somebody's got to explain that to me because I don't see it.
Well, we
Well,
had
the sneak kind of
yeah.
takes a little bit of that back into Heb's control.
Yeah, but 2 of his 6 is going one direction. 2 of his 6 is going in whatever hell direction they want to go, and 1's going at the front. And then his back line's not doing anything.
But I'm
Except for-
playing the retaliate, which should be hopefully be going everywhere with that enrage, which will be enough to
Yeah,
kind of drop everybody's health down a significant amount.
yeah, that I like. The retaliate up front's really good.
That's kind of the retaliate and the enrage is kind of what I'm hoping to either I get some misses or I can get the retaliates that'll do a decent amount of damage with the pierce. Yeah.
Bebe, what you thinking?
I'm thinking that the Scavio at the end is trying to keep me away from those 2 a-holes in his backline. And the guy in the front with the enrage, I think he's soon toast. I mean, it's not like speed is an issue. It's like we have almost similar speed. So
Mhm.
couple more hits and he's done. He's toast. But yeah, probably I'll lose this one. it's an RNG battle. Like it can go either way, like typical Yasik battle.
Yeah, if Hep's unable to pull some retaliates, I think Bebe might have this in the bag.
Yeah,
And
I like Bebe's team a
as
lot
soon as
better
that
than I like
supply
mine
runner
right
comes
now.
to the front, it's pretty much game over. All right, let's see how it goes. Go ahead and push play, baby.
Okay.
So, Hap, what was the? I mean, I'm just wondering why you have the supply runner and like the ranged cards in front of, or not in the back and in the front instead.
Just to give them a little more time to get into his back row. I and because with that the high health, like I'm kind of okay losing
Nice
them
retaliate.
them a little bit in order to kind of get some more focus on the back row to kind of take some people out. I thought he'd maybe have a little more support in the back row.
Yeah, get in the back row.
I probably should have
that
switched
striker's
the
been swinging
yeah.
and missing for days.
It's interesting though. Like Bebe's only attacking for like 6 damage at this point, and
Yeah.
so you're also attacking for 6.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
like you're just kind of coming at a different angle here. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, no, because never mind. Your 6 is being scattered, and all 6 of Hep's is focused. So, yeah,
well,
I
yeah.
think if
That
he
was
gets through
lucky,
your
though.
supply runner, that'll be
Uh,
it. Oh,
Need to land a poison.
go
yeah,
on.
There it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it should be
didn't
GG
matter
from here.
though
Game
because
over.
he took the 2 hits, but
Yeah.
then
I got the dodge.
It's a game over.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
There it is.
played. Well played, Hep.
Oh no backfire at gold.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
interesting.
a lot of skills. I mean, yeah.
Oh, well
Well
done, Hep.
done. Well done to start the
that.
shoot.
Hep representing. How are you doing this season, Hep?
Not great.
No?
So yeah, didn't have a good push this season. Couldn't really get it going. So
Mm.
I think I'm kind of, I don't even know where I'm at right now and on the leaderboard in modern, probably in the 50s, 45 actually. So yeah, I couldn't get a good push up going this season. So I haven't had a lot of time the last couple days to play. So yeah.
Well, you're
All right,
right there
good
at that
battle.
transition.
Yeah.
You got Stock Jockey flexing in the chat. He said he loves watching this since he only owns Alpha Gold foil cards.
My man.
Poor stock
Nice.
jockey. Poor stock jockey. Oh, we had another little sneaky entrance from Walking
Oh.
Keys. What's up, brother?
What's up, Keys?
What's up, fellas? Thanks for having me. I am the
Yeah,
faceless
man.
guy tonight.
Yeah, join the crew. We got three silent lurking ninjas hanging out here.
Nice. After Sound and I was on After Sound's channel right before this. We told everybody to come over, and we were talking crap about you there for a while, Jangles.
Yeah, not a surprise. I'm used to it, brother. I appreciate it, Keys.
You're
I'm curious
more than-
how many
more than happy.
people. I'm curious how many people watching this. This is going to be the first time they've seen your face, Jangles.
Oh, that's true.
Well, Hep and I did a live stream with
Yeah.
Steve and Bebe a couple months ago.
All right.
Yeah.
We're
I was present on we're doxed. And I was present on shout out to the 101 guys, Matt Clark, Geo, and Boba Fett. I
Mhm.
did a live video podcast with those guys way back when. So my face is out there.
Yeah,
So-
who can forget that face, man?
That's
Beautiful.
right. That's right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, let's jump into the next challenge. Hep, you wanna set you keep winner stays? Rogue, you're up next on my
All
little-
right. All right, here we
Rogue
go. I
here.
haven't faced off against Rogue in a while, so
Am I
we'll see how
sending or
this
are
goes.
you?
Let's see. I can send.
Yeah, and why don't one of you guys post
Yeah,
the
what's
battle
it-
link in the chat?
it's been
and I'll share
4
the screen.
Been 4 weeks since we've seen each other. It's been a whole month.
What's that? I mean, I meant in like battling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It's since I was playing in gold. That was 4 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Was it 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, this is the 3rd season at this point doing this.
Why am I not coming up with your name? Sorry, I'm a terrible speller here. RUGEPATTON?
ROGUE.
GUE. That's it. Sorry.
PATTON. Oh, you're fine.
Dyslexia kicks in.
Rouge Patton.
The color of rouge.
Afraid to say.
The very first the very first Facebook post I made when we had created the Rogues Guild in Force of Will,
Upside all cards. Hold on.
I misspelled rogue and I put rouge. So we were the Rouge Guild on the very first hype post, and there was a lot of people that gave me a lot of crap for that. So
Hey,
I got
Django.
2 challenges.
Django,
Oh, sorry, I dropped the
first.
first one because I actually had it on all cards, unless you wanted to do.
All
All
right,
right,
I
we
got you, brother.
Can you send
Going
us?
the distance, lost legendaries. Here you go. Back to basics. You should be able to crush this one.
Gotta get
Rogue's
after sound.
wheelhouse.
After sound's
my
gotta get the play
Love
by
it.
play for this one. Talk the strategy of what's going on for this one.
Jeez.
My strategies usually just hit the surrender button, but
There's been so many times where I've wanted to do that, but I haven't actually been able to bring myself to do it.
It's an
Oh,
interesting
you're
thing
in
too
shape.
because
boards are worth it there.
Rogue and I were talking the other day because I think we were kind of agreeing that Back to Basics is actually the most mathematically strategic game in Splinterlands because there's no RNG.
Amen, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Still
Well,
gross.
G from speed differences, right?
Yeah, but that's it. And like when you start playing in gold and you start playing in champion with all the blind, evasion, slows, swiftness, like there's at least 3 speed manipulations per round once you get up to that level. So like just having everybody with just speed, like the worst you can get is like maybe 40% if you get like a 5-to-1 on base stats. But you know, it's a lot more encouraging
Mm.
down here.
Pep, Rogue, one of you guys want to post the battle chat or the battle link in chat, and I'll take over the screen sharing.
Yeah, brother.
As soon as Rogue gets
Oh,
his team set.
this is a weird one.
It is because the lost legendaries thing too throws
Mhm.
you. It's an interesting wrinkle in it because there's definitely some cards I'm just trying to play that can't.
Are you guys keeping score tonight, or is it just a little round robin?
Yeah, I think just a little round robin.
Yeah.
I think the ante and putting some money on the line is something we could do in the future if everybody's keen, just to spice it up a little bit. I do like the idea of instead of the winner taking all, the losers burning. That's a fun little
Yeah.
mix up there.
Even still, you should just set up your own like mini tournament here where everybody's just watching the battles together.
Speaking of Annies, is
right.
there any bounties on Rogue for this guild
Whoa,
brawl?
whoa.
No, for
I
the
got a
guild
gold.
brawl.
I got a
Mark
gold
me.
foil stonefish for you, Hep. If you take out
Come on
Rogue,
now.
He's not in my fray. I'm not in his fray.
He's-
I'm in 7, right? Which one? Don't you do 9, Rogue?
well, you're playing him right now.
Oh, right now you're
That-
saying.
You
Oh,
know what
okay.
sucks is
that
I
is the
had
bounty.
to I have to skip ahead to get this flipping battle link. So
Yeah. So you get to see who won. Don't spoil it for us.
yeah, I won't. Oh, did you already type it in?
I didn't send it yet.
I got it.
Okay. You got it? I didn't look.
There you go.
I want to go in fresh.
Yeah, I gotta watch this fresh too.
Good. No spoilers.
No spoilies.
All right, here we go.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Yeah,
But-
that's a nice play.
I don't see Fernhart very often.
No,
I
and that's
really
where
like Fernhart, man.
Yeah, for especially for only like this is like a perfect rule set.
Yeah.
it is. I
Re-
mean, when
reverse
you're
speed
looking at the
ranged
back
only.
to basics and you don't have anything and you're forced to range, it's Quicks or it's Fernhart. And Quicks is your only neg, but and Quicks also gives you dragon plus whatever color you want. So oftentimes when you get into these rule sets where you're range only, like white is almost like if you can go Ilthane in a range only, you think that's amazing, right? But range doesn't have a lot of health. in white. So all of a sudden, all that return fire does nothing. So when you're playing dragon, you can pair with these other colors to give yourself some HP to last in these.
Whoa.
So like
You can
I'm quickly
only
doing the
like
math. He's got like 9,
white
13, 8. It's looking good.
or you can use the shield options like either latte or the water.
Yeah, I think the only way Hep wins is the speed difference causes misses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because he's gonna you didn't go for any speed boost with your summoner. He's gonna push you down to 2s and 1s, and he's got 2 6s in the front. So if he can get misses, maybe he can burn through enough of your guys. But
It's just
it's
a lot of
gonna
meat.
have to be a miss fest. Otherwise, I think you got him.
Hard to get misses in back to basic.
Well, archers miss.
There
in my
is a
opinion.
good
I'll just
speed.
say it.
There's a
I
lot
mean,
of speed difference there. Yeah.
This is a 50%. So like or at least most of my team is 50 to 40% misses for these first two to get out of here alive. So
Yeah, but the first just needs one hit from the first guy and he's toast. Or
Yeah.
I
from
agree.
anybody.
Shall we count? Let us count.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I mean, another advantage that I think we forget
One
about.
It
One
is.
miss. Wow.
Uh-oh.
And just
Two?
There it
three
is.
people.
Okay. So 2 so far.
Yeah, so that's
Three.
the 50% there. We're still on 50%. But he's just torching through these
Hacking away. There's
4, 5,
Nice.
6.
Nice.
Oof.
I told you,
Oh.
archers miss, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
7.
Ugh.
Wow.
8.
Oof, oof.
Ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
it's
Hep.
ball game. There's
even
just
close.
no way.
No, the speed
Ooh,
difference was great.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I think
Good job,
we all
Ed.
discounted the damage debuff too.
Yeah, the
So,
damage
it helped a lot.
debuff was really good, but then having just that 3 mana Soul Strangler in the back, pumping out
Love that card.
4 range damage for 3 mana. That's silly.
Yeah.
Absolutely silly.
Pairing him
that
up
is
with
one of those very interesting matches, though. Not only back to basics, but with
Mhm.
archers.
Yep.
Oh,
No, those
well
are
done, Hep.
those.
I don't think I've had one of those in a while.
especially because
you-
like there's some combo cards, right? But like you couldn't play the Drybrone Raider because it's lost legendary, so it made it no melee options.
Yep, none of that. Runemancer Flore, nothing. Super Neg,
Well.
everything was out the window. Good game, Hep.
Thank you. I'm glad I
Yeah.
beat you on your home turf in back to basics there.
One step closer to pushing Rogue to Nixon back to basics. Let's hope.
You're on
All right.
fire, man.
He brought us to his league and he's beating us with experience.
I know that. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
That's
thing
the
too.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got to play in gold against me. Though Keys, I've seen Aftersound a couple times. He's playing in gold now, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
anybody
was
wants an
playing
easy win, they
Gold
can play me.
Frey. I was playing Gold Frey until 2 frays ago, and then when I leveled up all my cards about a week ago, I went up to the modern Diamond Frey.
nice.
So I have a little bit of experience, but then again, in the frays you get gladiators, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly the
Big
same.
difference.
All right,
All
Hep
right.
and Stever. Let's see if Hep can keep the train rolling. Should have started with somebody else who would be champ challenges, but
Oh, now you're going to
c-
backtrack
Mhm.
on it. Uh-huh.
coming down to gold, we're giving Hep the advantage here.
But I'll happily bow out at 2-0 and let you guys know. All right, we got another going the distance only and a taking sides match. Low mono
Hep,
cap
that's
this
not how that
time,
works,
so-
man. If you beat me, you got to beat everybody now. I'm your biggest fan at this point.
Yeah, you got to
Go
run the
Hep
table.
Thorn.
Hep.
So can while they're doing that battle there, can we talk about the difference in Gold League Modern Rewards versus Champion League Modern Rewards? I think I posted this on Twitter just yesterday, but like
I
if you're in
accidentally did
Champ
all
3,
cards. Sorry. Stever, do you want to redo this to modern only, or do you want to roll with wild? Sorry, I accidentally put wild cards
Well,
in.
I've only really got modern cards, so I shouldn't mess up.
Okay.
But can you do it, you think?
Well, I mean, I'd like to play my Axe Master right now, but I guess I don't have to.
Stick to modern only.
I'm gonna try something a little interesting.
So what were you saying, Tails?
I was just saying if you look at the, and I think Aftersound has mentioned this as well, but gold, if you're in gold 1, you're making more than champ 3 players in SPS ranked battles per win.
Yeah.
Which is a 2 league difference. Basically, you're skipping completely diamond. You're already in champ, and you're still not doing enough SPS to make up for gold 1. So you're talking about ranked battle rework. That's like evidence exhibit number 1, because why would you ever spend twice the money to go to champion when you can just play gold for half the price and get the same rewards? It's
Well,
totally
Sonia,
counterintuitive.
Wait, but Tails, why do you think that is?
It's because the pools, the
Well,
way they have the pools divided up, and the percentages. Like champion right now, again, it's champ 3. For like, if you compare champ 1 to gold 1, then obviously champ 1 does better. But the difference between like champ 1 and champ 3 from a player perspective, I mean, there's a lot of strong players in champ 3 that could be playing in champ 1. The decks are all the same. There's a lot of people bouncing up and down between champ 3, champ 2, champ 1, champ 2. And it's just really a matter of how they scale the rewards within the leagues themselves and how they weight those rewards between
Well,
the
and
different levels.
let's be real. Like looking at these, it's champ in modern doesn't get past 4,400 rating. That's where people like win the leaderboard is at 4,400. So that's even misleading that champ 1 gets up to like 6.3. You know what I mean? Champ 1 is, that 4.5. You're only 100 rating points, 200 rating points higher than that, right?
So what do you guys reckon is the proposed fix here? Do we move to a pool per percentile?
Well,
And,
see,
and there
I have a different theory on it. I think the pools are fine, and I'm not saying that just because I'm a gold level player. My theory is just the fact that this game has been drained of all casual players, and it's become very top heavy. Only hardcore people who like to play at the highest levels are making up like a higher proportionate amount of the overall player base. And until we get more casual people to come in, all the casuals who are in silver reaching up into gold, or gold, just kind of hanging out in gold, are no longer here. And so we saw that be the case with bronze early on with the modern bot ban, where all of a sudden you could win like a ton in bronze because nobody was playing there. And I think that's just been the case now, where especially with Rebellion out, all of you hardcore players who are, ranking up the ladders and maxing out your Rebellion decks, you're all trying to go for the top tier, which means that there's no more mid tier. That's just my theory, though. But we don't have the player bases by league, which is something I wish the team would share.
Yeah. I agree.
I copied the
I
wrong
agree,
game.
but disagree because there's
Click on Heps. I think he sent you the
spec-
right thing.
Yeah, I put mine in the chat. Sorry.
specifically
I forgot that I had to go to Wild to find that battle. So I'm glad. That means that I didn't see that what happened.
So I disagree that there's an influx of hardcore players. I think what happened is there's still a ton of chaos players that got into Diamond cheap and are still playing unleveled up decks in Diamond, because like a full Diamond deck, I think compared to the jump from Gold is like it's cheap. It's like it's like $700 maybe or something like that when you're already in for I don't know, 400 or 500, like
That's a good
maxing
point.
out Chaos Diamond. And so that's where you've got what I call limping in. You've got a bunch of people that got in cheap, don't have to really buy Rebellion because the pool is still so saturated, and you still have casuals. There's tons of casual champion and diamond players that don't own Rebellion cards, right? But what you recognize is that player liquidity is gone in gold because jumping to diamond is just so much cheaper in chaos only.
And I think
yeah.
if you look at the solution here, I mean, the solution is, it seems to be Matt's on the right track, because it would seem that the solution is get rid of all the league level pools and just have one pool, have it be a reverse curve, exponential curve, similar to what you have in the the keep castle tax rates, reward the highest players exponentially compared to that curve over the overall pool, and then have a fixed rating. So everyone, you climb as high as you can go. And the best of the best get to the top, the best of the best get the rewards. And how you climb is not based on rating inflation. It's based on, can you win more than you lose?
Yep.
At a certain point, you won't be able to progress anymore, or you're fighting tooth and nail for basically a +1 victory. At that point, the rewards and that system reward the best players. And that way you fall naturally based on how much you play, and how well you play is what the rewards you get. And that way you can't game the system.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to say that the change is coming anyways. Like, why would we discuss something that is already being addressed? That won't be there won't be any disparity once everybody is playing according to whatever his cards allow him to. There'll be one pool. So I mean,
it just depends on
that's
how
coming.
soon that comes out, baby. I mean, if it takes 3 months to come out, that's 3 months more of this pain that we have to deal with, right?
Oh, but do you think they'll stop doing that and start focusing on something else in the meantime, just for a temporary patch? I mean, yeah, it might be pain for 3 months, but we'll wait. Like, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I don't see a quick solution other than the rework he's talking about, especially because I think his other point was, if you tried to put a Band-Aid on it, you're just wasting dev time.
Yeah, that's
Instead,
what-
he just wants to scratch the current ranked system and completely remake it. And that will be something, that you're right, could take them a little while, but at least at the end of the day, we should get one that does what our ranked system should do. And that's always make you want to go up, always make you want to get more cards because you get more rewards. Because Hep is looking in trouble here because that second card is a little under leveled there, Hep.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's missing some stuff it could have.
Oh, he doesn't even have repair. I was like,
No.
that's why he put it there. Oh,
And it's only got the 1 magic damage, so it's not going
Well,
to be
that's
able
the
to
issue,
hurt my
right? Like, you
character.
countered this. Like, I thought I had this as a pretty good setup, but what you played was like the one thing that'll actually like really counter it.
Is it countered?
I
Well,
think
the
so.
magic
I can't do any damage.
My wave
Either
is
can
a
he-
shield.
Are you healing for 3 or 2?
It'll be 2, right?
I have a stun,
I think it'll be 2. Yeah, it's a stun too. Yeah,
so
I think he's gonna
hopefully
take it.
I can prevent some
it's
of
looking
those
like
heals.
this is going to be the end of Hep.
Well, yeah, I
It's
mean,
interesting. You
even if he
chose
doesn't, it
the-
would take it in fatigue, right? He's going to take it in
yeah.
fatigue, even if I am healing.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the +2 range
yeah, I was
on the
thinking the
back 2
same, like,
guys.
why would
Considering the only guy that
don't
could do
have to.
damage is this guy. I mean, you're going to win either way.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
because it did eliminate the damage of the back character, it would have been doing the damage.
Definitely panicked a little on
Now
this
Yeah,
one.
but
shielded,
that's
he does
14
none. So
That's 14 rounds of which you would have ended him with 4-4.
I
range.
wanted to show the Wave Brood shield with the Amplify. Don't
Okay.
forget, I'm bouncing back damage.
Nope, you are in
Oh,
champion.
no,
you're
wait.
not. It's not
He
in
doesn't
gold.
have it here.
Yeah.
So
You are
that's
a
why I did
champion.
it.
Yep.
Boy.
No, and
So you're right.
all of
It
that
would have
said,
been the right play. But
I love
We'll see.
the bolter with the Avena play for ranged only. That's such a sneaky way to victory there.
I'll tell you what, all these little evasions are pretty nice.
Well, it looks like it's going to go to fatigue anyways.
It's
Yeah.
definitely going to go. Yeah, saying it's got to go to fatigue, right?
I mean,
unless
as long
I
as you can
landed,
guarantee
unless I
one
landed
miss.
a lot of stuns in a row, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to happen because I'm missing. Though you wouldn't think the 3 speed would miss a 4 that. Oh, he's got dodge.
He's got
Yeah, he's
dodge.
got dodge.
Mhm.
Well,
And anytime he misses multiple, he goes back up. But yeah,
Yeah.
and a stun.
there's
There
the
you
stun.
go. There's no.
If you would have had to
heals here.
repair, though, I don't.
No, because it was always going to go to fatigue, and so he would have
Yeah.
wanted fatigue.
But you cannot. Yeah.
Is there something
Ugh.
bigger up front you could have played in white?
I
to heal
wonder
more?
if a
None.
martyr up front would have boosted the heal to 3 at a time, which
Could
could
have martyred
have
the Could have
might
martied
get him
the
if I can
weight,
get it.
the
Stun.
bolt.
There it is. Got
There
it.
he goes.
Yeah, it's almost fatigue time anyways, around
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it to fatigue though.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Stever.
Good job, Stever.
Classic
Yeah, but
control
if-
mage.
Would
Boom.
would the back line would it have repair at level 6?
It does
Or
have
does it get
repair,
it-
but still, again, I don't think it would have. I think that would have just guaranteed it went to fatigue, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have just made it go to fatigue.
Yeah. So
Well, what does he have an extra damage there at that level too? Because I mean, you would have started picking.
Oh, he
the,
does at level. Yeah, actually, at level 4, it gets the extra, or level 3 even, it gets the extra damage. So
Well, we were talking off air beforehand. Hep. Maybe that's another one you should prioritize.
yeah, right.
And getting
So-
up to gold level. Ah,
Yep.
well done, Stever.
You know what I realized watching that?
That you love
I
Splinterlands?
suck. 80%
well,
of the
you were
things
you were
all are
talking about
saying-
giving out free wins earlier, Keys. I feel like this realization is a little late to come, brother.
Well, I mean, I realized that I could be beat, but now I'm like, you guys are like pros. I'm just I don't know. I'm a weekend warrior, I guess.
Well, we got to get you on a little bit more often. We continue doing these things and
Warrior nonetheless.
get
We'll
some
whip you into
strategy
shape.
talk, dude.
All right, I'm gonna crown
Good luck.
bolter. Gonna put some bids in on that one right now.
Walking
Who am I
Keys
fighting?
is saving all of
You got-
his
you got
skills
virus,
for
Stever.
Mooncart.
Moon carded up,
Is it
baby.
VIRU 5? I forget.
yeah,
Viru 5. Viru 5.
we're going back up to champ or
Oh wait, I gotta
Yes, let's go to
Hold on.
champ.
down-
Virun 5.
Iru 5.
Varun 5.
Rouge Patton and Varun 5.
I've actually been fighting virus occasionally. Just in
Moulin
range,
Rouge
so-
Patton. Moulin Rouge Patton.
You too, Rogue. I finally fought you a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Hey.
so we got sniper, magic only, but we're not getting any game that's letting us use multiple units yet in the last couple of battles.
Of course.
It's either archers or mages.
It's a wands out match?
Yeah, Juan's out. This
We
is
had all-
probably going to go to.
we've had
fatigue,
all
'cause I
ranged
think
and
virus is too
up
good
to this,
not
right?
to make the mistake you would need somebody to make here.
That's
If
some
you-
Jedi mind trick stuff right there.
If you're wasting valuable time talking, focus on your team.
Oh, I have a minute 50 to make my team. So
Hey,
I
Virus,
think I'm
I think
fine.
Steve is looking at your glasses. I think he can see your
You
teeth.
can see the
Oh yeah,
All right, what's the card that would make a difference?
Think about a mirror breaker, huh?
So what
What
is
colors
it?
are
Snipes,
available?
Snipes one's out.
Oh, is it Snipes wands out? Oh, I know the mirror breaker here. Is white an
Dr.
option?
Dr. Blight up front.
Nope.
No white.
White is
Party
not an option.
stonefish.
Stonefish.
What colors are available?
blue,
Alright.
green, black, and dragon.
Dragon's not a
Steve, you
color
want to
virus.
send the link, Steve?
Blue.
Look like your team is in.
He hasn't submitted his team yet, so there's no.
Blue's
Green with
got
all the
it.
sirens. Green with
Ah.
all the sirens.
Yeah.
not-
In this type of rule set, I always try and sneak the Thispa play. I wonder
What?
if either of you guys went that route. I love that. The
Yeah,
phase
you
play,
do.
man.
That big dragon.
Yeah,
But-
that thing is a beast.
Virus is faster than me, even though you asked me to send it.
Oh,
But this time
yeah.
I got the right fight. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was the obvious play.
Oh, I missed reverse speed. Okay.
and
so, yeah.
then
Oh, I
Oh,
like.
I
like
love
that.
the nymph in the as the primary tank for one's out. That's such a great
I
card.
do, but not this soon because it'll get ate up by the Flore. Let's see. I like the last stand in the
but
back.
she's there to try to neutralize the Dr. Blight play.
Well, she should only get 4 damage or a turn because everything else is going to get canceled out from the silences.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So then she's
because
gonna
I
get
have
healed.
double
She can heal
silence and
3 though,
void,
right?
and then I have a heal, so she's not going to get eaten up extremely fast.
Well,
But
she might get taken out in round 2 with the shaman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
with the shaman.
The shaman,
Shaman will
yeah.
hit for 3. So
no,
even if she
the
gets
shaman's on my team.
Yeah, Virus
Yeah.
didn't play the shaman.
Yeah, that's what
There's
I mean.
no-
The nymph is going to get taken out in round 2.
Oh, and the snipes, yeah.
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 Oh wait,
No, I think
yeah.
I
Shaman's
like
gonna be
Steve's
gone.
lineup.
Actually, you know what? I just realized I overlooked snipe a little bit here, and that could have me in trouble.
Mhm.
The shaman's gonna be gone before it gets to.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
should have been Nalara there.
I should have swapped those 2 monsters.
This
So
is
I
like
think
this
that's
is
gonna
classic
cost me.
Splinterlands when you're like when you clearly remember 2 of the rules and you forgot a third one
Yes.
entirely.
Yes.
That's why
Absolutely.
they introduced it. The rule.
What did
True.
didn't this happen in our last match? I gotta go check our chat real quick. I'm positive I did some boneheaded Oh yeah. Yeah, an oversight. I was there was something that I missed in our lineup, like a rule set that I just didn't even think about.
Oh, and you got the
Oh,
poison.
The
Poison right
poison
away.
round 1.
He's got the poison there, but then yeah, Virus just got Queen Mycelia too with that triage, so he's getting all the benefit of healing
Oh,
up
man.
that immunity.
Yeah, the nymph is going to be the right call for
I can
snipe
still
target,
get the
I think.
nymph this round, but
Yeah.
the big mistake I made
No.
was the same thing was letting Dr. Blight, I think, be able to poison my team. I think that's what's going to end this.
Chalk it up as another team
'Cause
led by
Blight,
Dr. Blight,
Blight
man.
is gonna get rid of the silences, and then his team is gonna
That's
be able
over,
to
yeah.
actually start hurting people.
Well, he's not moving quick though. And so like this queen's gonna go. I don't know. This is
Well,
interesting.
as soon as the psychic is gone, it's over.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh,
Oh, that
miss.
miss.
The reverse speed
super
miss.
evasive
I-
psychic.
What? Oh, it's reverse speed. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
And there's
Chance
viruses.
now.
Both of
miss
you guys
too, huh?
missed the.
Oh no.
One of you missed the rule set.
Let's
Missed the reverse
go.
speed. One of you missed the snipes.
All right.
Oh,
So
wow.
now it's
but it's gonna come down to the rune masters hitting each other.
oh no.
but
Because Dr.
he's gonna
Blight's getting in there.
he out damages me though.
He out damages and Dr. Blight's helping.
And a poison.
Like
Yeah.
your last stand's not
I'm
doing
done.
anything.
Oh, I got close, but that's game
No
right
cigar,
there.
bud.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know what to do with the last 7 mana, and I threw that guy in there. That was a mistake.
Is it by
He
From up
might have been
front.
good up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but you also played the rust,
I'm surprised
which was
nobody
kind of
put-
surprising that you played the rust. Was it in?
It was for the
because
triage.
White,
the triage.
White,
Yeah, nobody put
Okay.
triage. I was surprised.
For the triage.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I think in those matches, I think between your guys' 2 teams, you definitely have the meta play there. I love the shaman. I think the shaman is a fantastic play there. And then oftentimes I will abandon the blight because the meta has evolved to the point where that immunity play is so prominent.
Yeah, I
that-
just totally overlooked that it was a sniper match, which was stupid. I totally thought the damage would be going to the first
Classic
position.
Splinterlands, buddy.
But yeah, if that guy you had in the back was in the second spot and gave the shaman a chance to get that shot off, it might have been a different game.
Yep.
Yeah, I still
Shamans.
feel like this, but might have been the play.
Right. Hey, you
That's
know
true.
what? You probably could have because, there's some plays that you can make there. I think one of the things that I was looking at in blue, if you can put a team together that can survive the silences, blue has that lookout in Magic, and in that snipe rule set, you could park like an O'Shaughnessy in position 2 and then like put a lookout right next to it or something along those lines.
The problem is the blue can't hurt.
Yeah, well,
The
the blue
green.
can't hurt, and there's no silence to kind of match either. So
Yeah.
like you can't even stall it out really. But
And since
Um,
Oceanus isn't
Well, you've got the neutral
immune,
legendary,
in
right? And then
theory,
you can
eventually you're
toss.
gonna affliction him. In theory.
Yeah, I
But-
wonder how long before we get a backline cleanse.
Who am I challenging, by the way?
Tails, you up for it?
Tails, I believe, would be next.
Yeah, I mean, you saved me the easy opponent, so yeah, give me the free win against Virus.
Oh,
Ouch.
I was
Shots
being
fired.
sarcastic, Virus, by the way.
get
Shots
'em.
fired.
sure.
Yeah, these I feel like I've been the wands out match has been happening a lot in Champion. It's damn near wrote in stone exactly how that needs to play out.
Yeah.
That's more of a reason I lean into the Thispa play, man. You could toss out the blind with the Chaos Dragon, especially in those big mana matches.
The Chaos
I-
Dragon would definitely be pretty disruptive. The problem with the double silence though is the double silence puts you
It's 1 damage, right?
two,
To the
yeah,
main
two
target?
scattering to 1. So it's
Well,
not
yeah, if you're going against Immortalis, though, you got the Void going against you.
We got back to basic with gladiators.
let's go.
Yeah.
They're the best. Trying to think
Green.
of
To
the
basics with gladiators. Interesting.
overstated gladiators. That's what you need.
Who's the best back to basics gladiator?
Maybe the
Garth.
neutral
Maybe,
Garth.
is it Captain Katie? Maybe.
might be,
No,
or
I
the,
mean,
the
she was
neutral, the
this-
double
yeah.
attack.
Yeah, I like
But
that
she won't
card.
have double attack.
Yep, yeah,
Right, back to
Captain
basics.
Katie.
Well, she'll function as ranged in the back line and
But
melee up
what-
front.
Oh,
but Quora
I
can
see
have
what you're
double
saying.
attack.
She's also gonna have to get that 5 speed, and it's
I guess if you
Okay.
have a high level of the dragon, no, because when the dragon mage loses her double attack, it's not worth
Yeah.
it anymore.
And she's only got like 2 health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
what about Gorth?
yeah, that's where I'm at. Gorth. Little fat do nothing guy. He's finally got his time.
Just a lot of
What a stinker that card is, man. Jeez. I don't think
Just
I've
a-
ever come across
Yeah.
Gorth.
I agree with the chat. Quora is the best back to basic gladiator.
There we go. I tell you what, we're gonna play it when we go melee only, gladiators, back to basic, red's your only option. That's Gorth all the way, baby. Better get your Gorth.
Red. Yeah.
Though he does get enraged at level 4. So him with Yasik is
Not with back
I
to
feel like
basic.
once more folks get not back to basics, but once we see more folks getting him up to level 4, I feel like he's a viable
Actually-
play.
Actually, back to basic with the enrage summoner. What was her name?
Skargor.
Gargor.
Gargor, yeah. See, then it enrages. Been back to
There
basic.
she is. We're gonna make that card meta.
Make Gort meta again.
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 Again for the first time.
I want to see this Gorth play. I don't buy into it. Oh yeah, I can see the virus play there.
I like the
Melee
acronym.
monsters that can attack.
Make Gorth great again. Magma.
Yeah.
Nice. That hashtag alone is worth pushing the Gorth meta, man.
Tails went for a more traditional setup.
Yeah, I like all of his
I
HP.
really like Captain Fellblade with the Passivulus play.
And he's gonna have an
Mm.
armor, so it's gonna stop,
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of the
these
magic
melee
damage.
attacks. and the
Speed's gonna
magic
be a big one
damages,
here.
Oh, you know what I just realized is the team plugged in. You could see the rule sets and mana cap before you hit Rumble now. That's nice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
always been like
No.
that.
No.
No, it's
No,
always
No,
going to
no,
have to
you
use
used
quick
to have
rumble.
to hit
Rumble.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Is that a toolbox feature or is that now I gotta go look? Because I didn't. I've
Yeah,
never
because
noticed
I
that.
feel like that might be a Baron's toolbox
Yeah.
feature. Because I don't think the team did
I
that.
don't think it does that. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
shout
pulling
out
one up right
to-
now.
Shout out to Baron's Toolbox. I mean, the best
Yeah,
team
Axler.
sliced bread.
Axler, yeah.
I feel like
Oh, it's
Axler
not
gets a
there.
shout out
That's
every episode.
Baron's. That's all
Oh.
Baron.
Man, more of a reason. I feel like
No.
we should definitely put forth the Dow proposal to get that dude.
Yeah,
the
look at
rights to
that. You
do
could
some
click
dev
on
work.
stuff. Like what can you
Yeah.
click on over there?
You can click on everything, bro.
No, in his box. Look at that. It's got stuff that pops up. Is that normal?
In the rule set box.
Yeah, the rule set box.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think that's normal.
Oh, all right. I'm seeing that now. Anyway, Baron, good job.
All right, let's get this baby rolling.
My vote's on Sinister on this one. I think the extra shields will probably get past. Trample goes a long way in this though. Like exactly right there. Like just getting that second attack and wiping out that other shield's pretty good.
Surviving
A lot
that
of meat to
was-
get through on that
Mhm.
Viruses squad.
I don't know though. He dropped in that now double attacking monster.
Yep.
Yeah, now it's up front.
No.
Ooh, virus.
It's still going to be double
Those is
That's
attacking.
good, buddy.
Those is toast.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a nice card to play there.
Oh, there you go.
That was nice.
Virus.
Position 3.
I think all of them got a.
Smart.
well done.
How many
Nice.
times do you
I've
play
noticed
Sea Dog?
that the back to basics
You just saw the first time, Rogue.
trample play is definitely been pretty meta. Some people have dropped that on me and surprised me as well.
Yeah.
Which one?
Just
Sea Dog?
playing, no, not Sea Dog in particular. Just playing
Possibilis.
Possibilis in back to basics.
Yeah, being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to back to basics isn't as straightforward as it used to be, like where it's just spam magic and kind of get away with it. I think the summoners have really added some depth to that rule set, and yeah, that's what you saw right there. It was pretty cool.
Is that because of the third rule set coming in? You think?
Or the summoner
Or
abilities, Chaos
summoners.
Legion summoner abilities, I think really opened it up. Like just having Void on a summoner, having Shatter, Void Shield, Trample, like these are all unique. Like back to basics used to, like you couldn't play multiple melees.
Now even heal, which I use very often.
Mhm.
With the Vina, you put heal on the back unit. By the time he's up front,
There you
you
go.
really not enough damage to bring him down.
By the
Yeah,
late
smart.
game, yeah, you might be right.
Especially if you get you know, if you're going magic and playing water with what's that Dawn or the Trident, what's her name?
Nerissa,
Yeah, Nariska, she's got, more magic attacks, she got tons of health, so
Yeah, in a
Mhm.
traditional mirror match like white versus blue there, if they use Lux, Grandmaster Wraith will win, but Possibilis, just because you can put those big meat bags up front with the tramples, gives you the push there. So
Yep. Gives you that extra hit. It's good. I like the Fellblade in position 3 though. That was smooth.
yeah. Good work. All right, so who's up
After
now?
Sound.
After Sound.
Sure, I got
Oh,
a challenge on
we-
Bejangles right now. Yeah.
Yeah. After San, are you still here, man? You up for a challenge?
I am here,
out.
but I'm actually about to hop off now, so I
Chicken
cannot
out.
challenge. I'm gonna chicken out.
Yeah. Boo.
It's because it's virus, huh?
He doesn't
Yes.
want to burn that SPS.
Man, you know how many times I've lost to this guy? He embarrasses me every Sunday. So I'm just gonna do it, but this was fun,
Well,
fellas. I hope
appreciate
guys
you
do it
hopping
again.
on, man.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for joining,
Do
man.
it again.
Yeah, look forward to it. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Later.
Thanks. Yep.
I don't like my team.
He chickened out.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you see that? He said he doesn't like his team against you. He's trying to.
The usual water team, I've just been getting beat by using it so often lately.
Yeah, I was expecting you to do the range play, but all right.
That's interesting.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is like the most basic of basic plays, I feel like, for this
It's
virus.
17 mana.
Yeah.
This is just like straight up, throw the 2 sneaks,
Yeah, this is
big shield.
and I
I thought
lose with this
about
one.
going the Avina Grim Bardoon play. That's so tough to beat, man.
I mean, it
but
looks
but
like
no
you're gonna
magic.
win
or
this.
or a
The
winner
only thing that could
inevitable.
happen is if Naga actually dodges a couple times.
I feel
But
like
Yeah.
that speed does not work for her. But I do
yeah,
have a
she
couple of
doesn't
speed
seem to get
manipulations in
those
there.
dodges when she needs them.
I think
I think I should have put
Bruce-
Ruse in the
yeah,
back.
Bruce
Yeah, in
would
the
have
back.
been
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
last
saying. Yeah.
position, yeah. You got too greedy to give both guys boost.
Baby, leave it to you to call it like it is. That's exactly what I did. I was too greedy. All right, let's see here.
You were really expecting what, magic? Or no, not magic. You used
Ranged.
2 magic
Ranged.
reflect though, huh?
Well, because of the blast. And if he went ranged, I would have tossed
But
return fire
there
from
is
my number
Yeah,
2
see,
position.
that was
The
a good
rule set-
attack. She's at 7. You need her to dodge. Oh, she still
Oh,
didn't dodge.
just doesn't dodge at all.
but the rule said it's no
She
magic.
stinks,
Man.
man. Yeah, I was counting on I was counting on ranged. Oh, virus, you dog. That's
Yeah, I
all
don't
she
know.
wrote.
The only card I don't like that you played is
Oh, there she goes. She
card
got
in
a
the
dodge.
second position there.
That's a great card in this rule set if you're getting ranged and or magic though. I feel like I play that
I
a
was
lot
100% expecting ranged.
because it does a really good job of being a second level tank that can, with the reflection shield and all the return fire and the magic reflect, it does a great job of defense back there. So it can throw a lot of stuff back.
Cephalopod for the win.
Yeah.
Well done, dude.
Good game.
All right, let's keep this thing going. Virus, I guess it's Hep back up.
Is it me or
Another gold
Bebe? Who
challenge
do you
on
have?
the
Who do you
table.
have on first?
Well, back to gold for this one.
Sure, if you don't mind.
Did keys bounce off?
Yeah, looks like he's
Yeah.
dropped
Yeah,
out.
he did.
Yeah, he
Took
dropped out a
Chandran.
little bit before after sound.
So what are you guys thinking? Kind of a big news day today with the Invenium Arcade Colony white paper dropping.
Is it out yet already? I haven't checked.
Oh yeah, I didn't read it yet.
I read that
I
it's
worked all
coming.
day, then I ate a quick dinner, then I came here.
Yeah, I think they dropped a white paper and a teaser video on YouTube of Mooncart. So
Oh, okay. So I
21
need to see the
21
teaser
billion.
video. You want to drop the
21
link? Maybe we
billion?
could watch it.
yeah, and put it in chat. And
Honestly, there's nothing in the video. It doesn't show more than one cart driving for like seconds. Like it's like words, and then it
And here
cuts
we
to like
go.
a quick driving, and then it's like words.
The only thing I will say is Unity games can be a lot more impressive than a lot of what's in Web3. And if you can get a platform that has 6 or 7 fun games running off the same tokens, and you've already got a kind of a crowd here who's going to go support those and talk about them, it's interesting. It's always been an interesting play, but is it going to be a fun game? Like, can they make a little Unity Mario Kart?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, I played Kitty Kart for a minute, and I'm shocked that they're this far along with this other game. I actually kind of feel a little betrayed with Soulkeep now at this point. Like, this kart game's been in the making for a year, and it's in the full control of whatever devs, and it's going to be the Arcade Colony, right? So it'll be interesting if this thing comes out first before Soulkeep. But at the end of the day, when I was reading all this, what was interesting was I am just grateful that I'm in the Splinterlands community and that, we have, a product. We don't have to really wait for anything to come out. We're entertained while we have what we have. And there's no, I don't have to put my money in promises anymore. You know what I mean? I've got something viable to put my money in right now.
In speculative premises.
Speculative. That's exactly the point. It's like I would, if anybody reading that for the first time, but that's what I mean. I was getting flashbacks to like a year ago. Like it was almost that same tone, that same of like, yeah, we can do this. We're doing this. This is the thing. It's awesome. But like it didn't happen in a timely fashion. Uh Half the stuff was half completed. When they were telling us stuff, it wasn't anywhere near like actual pen to paper, when they were
Well,
announcing this.
Rogue, it's really twice in the last 18 months. First with GLS,
Mhm.
which, I think just about everybody here would probably agree the game is pretty underwhelming. And
Mhm.
it's not nearly far along to where we thought it would be. And then again with Soulkeep. So it'll be interesting to see how it pans out with the Splinterlands community
See, but
supporting
in
Invenium.
my understanding, it's the game was ready already, like for like Web2 game. It's like it's not they're not creating a game from scratch. They were taking a game that's been worked on. It's just the implemented like the transition from Web2 to Web3.
Yeah,
So
but
that's why it's happening faster because we're talking about games that are already in existence in some shape or form, and they just need to port them to Web3.
that's Soulkeep. Like Soulkeep was a game that was already developed and just needed
No,
Web
they started
3.
develop. No, they started developing it when they announced it for Splinterlands. There was a studio hired for it, but
For
it's still
Splinterfest.
it wasn't a game that was already created and just needed to be transitioned to Web3.
Yeah, but I guess that's my point is the company, Splinterlands and its affiliates, right? Like the team has yet to take a game and make it block Web3. Like Soulkeep, I thought was going to be the first, at the end of the day, because the whole arcade colony concept was supposed to be, remember, we were supposed to have GLS, Chippy Dino, and Soulkeep. Those are 3 examples of like this concept was supposed to already happen before the next one came along.
Well, I think really Chibi Dinos was the one because it was actually a game that existed that needs to be made the Web3 game. The rest the team was developing, so it's like they were creating the game as a Web3 game, whereas the whole point of like the whole the showing that they need to do with the Invenium is they can get a Web2 game, make it a successful Web3 game. So it's different approach. Like when you already have a game and supposedly some even small player base, you're just getting that ready game, and making it so it's viable with the whole
Applying the
community.
tokenomics.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's different. It's like Soulkeep was something like their baby. They wanted to create it as a Web3 game. There was no porting. There was no that element of taking something that is semi-successful in Web2 and just turning it over to Web3.
Yeah.
Well, the promise is cool. I do like what Arcade Colony is trying to put out there, and it'll be interesting. The biggest winner if Arcade Colony does succeed in my mind has got to be Hive, which therefore by extension could spill over into Splinterlands. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got nice little silent summoner, water only.
Yeah, water
Odds
only was
only
interesting.
people.
Got to take advantage of a 3-mana summoner versus a 4.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
left
what
2
I
mana
get.
on the table though, so I didn't really use it.
Let's see. So,
What do you guys think? I
uh,
think the Cthulhu mind hunter might make the difference here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with no shield, he's gonna feast.
but
yeah.
he's not trampling and he doesn't have enrage. So I'm looking at this Mantaroth.
I feel like just taking the Medallion Guardian out before it can do anything is good, because that's where it's going to go, right? It's going to take that
Yeah.
Medallion Guardian out, and that means that card's completely burned.
Is it taking it out?
Yeah, with the
Round 2.
No,
I just
round
need-
one.
No,
Round
no,
one.
he's got to inspire.
Inspired.
need that-
There it is.
I need that
Okay.
blind to do what blind does, and
Yeah.
always,
Oh, there's no
100% blind.
strengthening.
Guaranteed 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So
That-
that'll be
that's
the
interesting.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see if you can get a miss there with the blind, but Other than
Yeah.
that, she's going goodbye.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, the cripple is interesting.
Yeah, the cripple might really hurt the Manoroth.
Oh,
Oh,
Boom.
blind didn't come through there.
what blind?
So,
So I got blind and dodge for the next attack.
Oof, there you go. Got a miss
There's
there.
the
That would have
blinds.
taken him out because he's got that giant.
no, he's
All
yeah,
right.
we're okay.
Man, that
He's
would
the
have taken
gonna
resurrect
Manoroth
with
here.
all
out.
That's
that-
annoying.
With all that armor too,
Ugh,
you're gonna have to go through
thing
it
takes
again.
forever. So resilient.
Interesting. Both of you played
Jeez.
Dark with the Mardar at the last position.
Yeah, I guess we both were
The sneak
anticipating some sort
defense,
of
right?
sneak. Yeah.
Yeah,
mean, when
I've
you're
never
in-
really done that play, so that's interesting because my Darg is usually up front with Grim Bardoon.
I don't know how this is gonna go now.
Ah,
I think I might.
yeah,
I think
now
Happy,
this-
you might be
I
pulling
think
this
Hip-
one.
Hip is getting it home.
yeah, there's a lot of
Oh, but
magic
this-
damage
no.
still here, so
Yeah.
that's where I don't think
Oh,
Virus
she's about to
can
get-
run away with it.
Yeah, she's about to. Yep,
Yeah.
that's game.
Game set match.
GG.
Also, I have to play again Gold League.
You got Hep brings us back into the gold league.
Yep. Sorry, all you have to do is win, and then you can get out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easier said than done.
Yo, so do the common summoners give an advantage? Because Noah's at level 5 here. Do the common summoners
Yes,
apply the
yes,
same
common-
benefit like the
The
epics?
commons have the benefits like the epics, but I think it's
What?
like done a little bit different.
That'd
Oh,
be
really?
pretty
People-
rad.
People forget about it because there's only one other common summoner in the game that no one uses.
You literally got me going to my summoners right now.
Gold League gets 5 for rare, doesn't it? For epic.
Back to basics.
That's the basics.
8653.
One again,
Yeah.
Rise of Comet.
Yeah.
So it gets
so
a
that
5 on epics.
it is silent summoners, but you do get the benefit of the higher level cards at gold.
It's only the epic though. No,
Not the common.
Rare goes level 5 too on gold, I thought.
no, rare's
No,
at level
6.
6. It's 8653. That's normal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
normal. There's no benefits.
So no benefit.
Oh, so
Yeah.
then one of them just has an underleveled one.
No, it was irrelevant there. Well done, Hippie.
Thanks.
Nice game.
I'm not loving this rule sorry here.
Loving that watch. What you got going on there?
This?
Is that a
Oh, my shark watch? My
is that a
cotton candy shark
Oh,
watch?
nice.
chia pets? Is that your Tamagotchi?
No, it's just a regular old school, like plain digital shark watch. I don't know. Shark watches are like were always really big where I grew up in high school and stuff. I grew up on Jersey Shore, and
I'm looking up shark watches right now.
they're awesome, man. They come in all kinds of cool colors. They're only like $50, $60.
Holy crap, $60, $75.
They're pretty cool, man. Yeah.
See, this is I love watches, hats, sunglasses, pens. They're all really cool. I lose them all too much. So it's Walmart for me forever. Losing $70 anything is just frustrating.
Oh, reliable Timex, man, for the win. $20.
Let's go Shark Watch. I like it.
I hope somebody shares like
You-
once it's out.
You know what's funny is we still haven't seen Grim Bardoon used yet.
We haven't.
Not once.
We haven't
Not
had a
once.
good
We haven't had a
match for it.
chance. In
Yeah.
the champion matches, it was
Everything.
range and wands out. What was the other one?
And
Got
now
lots
I-
of back to basics.
yeah,
Back to basics, yeah.
and only range, only magic. Yeah,
Yeah, people are gonna watch this, are gonna be like, GPS isn't meta. No, it's
No one ever
meta.
uses them.
No one ever uses it.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to run out of time.
Which in gold, he doesn't get the repair, I believe.
Yeah, in gold he does not have the repair. It's amazing how much that makes a difference.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to re-look at my cards because even when I beat Hep in gold, I thought I had an ability I didn't.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to bring you down.
So Ank was mentioning in chat about the SPS chain with the validators. So that's not going live with Invenium and running on the SPS chain. That's still waiting on the nodes, right?
I think it's
Right.
still waiting for GLG, right?
Yeah.
I thought they had different.
GLG is supposed to be the one that's like that side of the company is supposed to be finalizing the code
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
Gotcha.
And then
Pre-sale.
who was that? Who the voices in my head? It reminded me of a ghost of my past. What is this?
a
Is this
Pomo
Christmas
Boy-
Carol?
Funny
Okay,
thing-
so back to basics here. Little rebirth.
Yeah, the one I just ignored completely. Like I was like, why am I want resurrecting? Yeah.
I mean, even on those resurrects, that magic damage is going to get that kill
Right
behind-
away, yeah.
underneath the armor.
shields are
Mhm.
meaningless, so we'll
The
see.
Demon Shark's gonna be rebirth round 1, right?
Hepthorn playing the coastal sentry in back to basics. Fully committing to that 10 mana for that 4 melee attack.
Oh, who was that guy I played? The Sea Dog of 8? Yeah, where's your Sea Dog
Yeah,
of 8?
yeah, where's your Sea Dog? Where's your Sea Dog,
No,
bro?
I don't have it. I don't have it like that leveled up. Although I do have it like enough. I should have, yeah. I just
Well-
thought the extra shield it's got, and the speed. See, the thing is, I like it for the speed too. I like speed in back to basics. So,
Yeah.
Nope. Did
oh
it break?
no.
The bear's thinking about it.
Bear
Do I
hug.
want to touch him? Just counting the teeth. How many
There it
teeth you
goes.
got? How many teeth I got? Oh yeah, super speed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, the
Oh,
trample.
that
Ooh, the
hurt.
trample.
Ouch. Let's go.
Man, I
That
thought
makes
I
sense. So they
thought the
didn't get to, they didn't
magic
get to
had you,
attack that round too. So there you go. Here comes
Oh,
the.
there it
Oh,
goes
that coastal
again.
sentry earning every mana point.
She's
Yeah.
getting her double attacks whether she's got it or not. Jeez.
Man, I thought the magic was a shoe-in.
Yep.
Yeah, well, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, just running the table in gold, brother.
Didn't even
Well done.
scratch him.
All right, Hep.
Unfair
Send it to me,
advantage.
brother.
All right, here we go.
It's go time. This is gonna be my last one, guys. My kids are upstairs giving my wife hell, and so I need
Oh,
to go. I
man.
need to go help.
That's all good.
That's all good, dude.
I need to go help. I need to end on top. Well, hold on. I'm gonna beat Hepthorn, and then I'll play somebody else in champion too,
Okay.
and then I'll go help my wife.
Calling your shot. Nice.
Oh, so you want a shot at me? Because I think I roll after you, right?
I thought I said virus. That was my bad. No, it's okay.
Silence summoner.
Steve does not appreciate the jokes, Rogue.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, they can pick on me a little bit. I'm gonna get stuck in Champ 2 this season. Got that. I do have a winning record, but just not against the right people apparently this time.
I'm right there with you.
And that ranked
Like
revamp
I
can't
even
come soon
today
enough.
I even beat like Mondroid and Clove to get some like big 30
Mhm.
and 40 point wins, but then I lose to like these nobodies and lose 40 points. And I'm like, well, there went that.
It's brutal, man.
Yup.
It's brutal. Like 2 or 3 losses and you're down 200 points.
Yeah, we got Mondroid in chat here with us too.
Mondroid, feel free to. I
And
mean, it
hey,
feels like
Mondroid,
we're
if
wrapping
we're
up.
beating you and Clove, is that all you? Are you still running her account, or is she back to playing?
Yeah,
I
no,
haven't
it's
heard an
all
update on that.
Mondroid.
Yeah.
Oh, Mondroid.
Yippers.
You have to dodge him all over the place in champion.
Yeah.
It's Mondroid and his brother Zandroid.
I don't know which accounts Kira runs anymore, but I think Kira runs a couple up there too.
Valhalla God. I run into that
Gosh,
one.
I'm such a chump. I play my own cards.
Well, he plays his own cards and somebody else's. That's where I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know,
how
I
much
know.
you? How do you got that
I
much
think
time?
that's Aggie's account, right? Valhalla
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
He did at some point.
Yeah.
That's what Lithium played it for a while.
So going back to
Man,
that comment on the SPS chain and GLS nodes, I was doing a video. I don't know if you guys saw it. I did a video today on the 2023 roadmap and what was achieved and what wasn't. And during that, I was doing some research from the 2022 roadmap. And do you know that SPS validator nodes were on the 2022 roadmap for Splinterlands with a Q2 release for the
bro,
testnet?
that's not right.
They went live. Man, I guess that was almost 2 years ago, huh? That the sale went live.
I remember like one of the
long
main reasons
forgotten.
I didn't get a
I'm
node
still
because I
happy
was like,
with
I don't
all
want to
the
set it up
SPS.
and run it.
I'm still happy with all the SPS I got them for free instead of paying $20 per month for hosting services.
Hepthorn, I have no
Exactly.
idea what the hell I'm doing with this team.
I kind of scrambled at the end too, man.
I have
But no-
no idea. I'm doing nothing fun.
BB, I hear you, man. If they told us like, oh, we're just gonna give you airdrops instead of actually having to run this thing, that was my biggest hang up for not getting a node. I had all the funds in place and it was like, am I gonna buy a node or am I gonna use it to do something else? I think I bought a bunch of Rift Watchers packs instead. But it was like,
Well, you still made the right move. So
yeah, but
Well, I had forgotten that the rewards for holding a license weren't announced until
after
days after the
sale.
sellout.
It was a while
I'd
after the
forgotten that.
sale, yeah. And because it was like I factored in like the costs of running it and the fact that I also like factored in, well, like when is this actually going to be? They actually going to get this software up and running? I thought it would take forever. So, yeah, and I kind of like
Well, your
factored that
hunch
in. I
was
was like, it's
right.
not worth it. So,
How do you highlight chat messages in here? I think Harry Larry McNary had a
Grim Pardon Smith.
pretty good comment there. I was laughing.
What was it, Virus?
He said, "This is an all-star team of Splinterlands players. Take out Virus, and it's a bunch of guys that wasted a ton of money on cyber cards."
Bro. Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that
Burn.
out of the stream.
Wow.
Burn.
Fan for
as far as I
Virus.
can tell, Virus is not running the gauntlet
No.
for now.
No, it's hot.
He was doing all right.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I don't feel my money being wasted at all. So I don't know.
No.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not at
yeah.
all.
I'm still
Not a
glad with the
perspective
play I
of-
made because I bought the 2 validators, and then when SPS was down to like super low, I dumped one of them and got back all the SPS plus like 20,000 of them. So I
Nice.
just was like, okay, now I have a free validator from SPS's point of view, and then I just got a whole bunch extra that I was able to start staking and lending out.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And if the other one ever actually runs, well then, yay.
Well,
All
see,
right.
now you have all the
Let's
green
see what happened here.
balloons you asked for.
Yep. Yeah. You want to
Yeah,
go?
tried to
There we
sneak it in
go.
there. Tried to sneak it in. Yeah, honestly, I didn't. I was just putting together cards at this point. Red green
Silent
is like a
Summoner.
weird combination of never thought to try and combine
And it's
these.
interesting. You're going to be taunting the stuff back. You
Mhm.
can't get halved. You have good damage numbers to actually hurt the bear.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. I literally thought about the bear because it's a champion play in a lot of these because of that force field. So I was looking at my my immolation whatever, the rallies or like the 2-cost rally. I was really gonna go heavy into melee, but I was like, the bear might punish me. So we actually were really conservative on that and just tried to, I don't know, in these situations, oftentimes when I can't, my base strategy is just usually to run a taunt to divert off the main tank, just to give it some extra life, and then just try to sustain some damage, a little opportunity to get around something.
I'm just surprised why you didn't get the no attack card to get also the trainer's buff. I mean, it will be
Oh, where'd the battle go? Did I miss it?
It will
Be
be
Jangles.
attack,
Oh, it's the way.
like it will be taunting the hits anyway, but I mean it would have a attack as well in case it ever reaches forest position.
Yeah, for me, it's just I'm always when I'm running a taunt, if I'm not going to attack with it, I try to think about play options, and so whatever blast, like there's
Yeah.
no reason for me to taunt in the middle of my team and
Yeah,
just
but
be susceptible to blast.
the thing is like the guy with the weapon master has a reflection shield anyways, so it will be still one monster that is taking damage
Yeah.
even from blast.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I learned in bronze and silver. I always throw my tank in the backpack unless I'm intentional about its placement for some other reason. Like Izar. Izar is one of the only tanks I ever play not in position
In
6.
the middle. Yeah.
But
And Hep, you got ranged up front again too. This is like the second time I'm just not used to seeing range so close to the front.
Well, so
Mhm.
my thinking here is that with Ava, she's got the close range, right? So when she moves up, she'll be okay. I want the heal further in the back and also the scavenge further in the back. I figured with the rule set we had, I wasn't going to see any sneak. I almost thought about putting the goblin behind Dr. Blight. I probably should have. But so really what I wanted to do is just give this Grimbardoon some attack until he rotates into the front. And I just wanted to try to take out some damage that I'm going to be seeing so that by the time he rotates into the front, hopefully I'll be able to keep him alive long enough to get the heal. So that was kind of just like, it'll give me, a turn or two, a bonus with the, with him throwing some range damage. I thought maybe I'd see a little more magic either way. So yeah. Should I want to run this out? Let's see what we
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Silent Summoners, I don't think there's enough magic to play a lot of the times. That's where I usually try to avoid magic in Silent Summoners
Yeah.
because like one silence can just really erase a lot of power in those. Oh, that return fire we're getting on that epic is putting in
Yeah.
work.
With the amplifier. Yeah, I feel like that's the difference maker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he also had the triage set up, which did get
Yeah,
countered.
he's landed in
but-
affliction pretty early though, so I didn't
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
triage anything. But yeah, this team from here, I can sustain. I
Yep.
can sustain damage pretty good from here. So
Yeah, game over. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Rogue calling your
All
shot,
right.
man. All right.
Good work, Rogue.
All right. So is it Stever? Or is it Bebe Omega? I don't remember.
No,
I was
no.
kidding
It's
about.
me.
All right.
Now and now I have to try to beat you for trying to
All right.
overlook me.
Last one. Do those Jedi mind stuff. Like, oh, I assume you're a good player, so you're gonna do this, so I'm gonna do this, and all this stuff.
All these
Well,
BML
you know what? It
circle
was
and
more
work.
that I played an actual meta lineup from that battle, and you just went somewhere else.
You mean I went rogue?
Yeah, it just didn't work.
I thought it was Rouge.
It's funny because the games right now usually come down to either somebody made a big mistake or it's like, okay, so whose scattershot's gonna hit where?
Mhm.
So B Jangles, while these lineups are going in, you guys want to talk about another hot topic?
Yeah.
Did you
Bring it
send it
on,
to me,
man. Let's
Rogue?
do it.
Put on your tinfoil
Working on
hats,
it.
but I don't know if anyone's
Yeah,
noticed,
I have
but
that
like Xbot is not playing Rebellion cards. So I know people might say that's because their algorithms don't have enough wins or battles or whatever. But in theory, I mean, they can all run that in the background and just run simulations. So do you guys have any theories on why Xbot's not running Rebellion cards in Wild?
I know. I know that Archmage is.
Baby literally broke out the tinfoil hat, man. Nice.
Yeah, I love it. He's had it ready to go.
Yeah, I always have it there handy. It's always around. But yeah, I don't know about Xbox, but Archmage definitely is using. Have been using Rebellion cards when I was still using it in Wild.
The interesting thing was too is that Xbox was able to run the newer cards when they came out before. So like if a new card was released, it was kind of running the cards first without having to pick up matches. So it's
To
kind
be
of
honest,
surprising.
to be honest, the guy doesn't have any more much incentives to update stuff anymore. I mean, he sold his tokens, so why does he care? I mean,
Well,
Well-
he gets
Well, he's still getting residuals
cut.
from all the tokens these days.
yeah, but I mean, they're running fine with like anyways in Wild. Most people in Wild do not have rebellion cards because the people that usually invest in rebellion cards are the ones that want to play in Modern. So
and Battle
Well, I
Vision
think
sometimes
I-
has some issues too with figuring out matches. So
It can't
That's
figure out
exactly
the
what I
new
was gonna
summoners.
say. Yeah, the battle vision feels like it's yeah, it really struggles with the rebellion cards too. And the tactics. My thought was that once the battle gets posted to the blockchain, you know, if you provide a shield to Waybrood, for example, the battle vision would reflect Waybrood as having shield, but it doesn't show that. So the tactic summoner is one issue, but yeah, I don't know. Tails, what's your follow up there? What's your
I mean, I don't
Your
have an answer
hypothesis.
because I don't have a crystal ball, or I have to borrow Bebe's tinfoil hat there. But I only look at it because I have an account, for example, in gold, an alt account that runs in wild, and it's got basically a full gold level rebellion deck. And I looked at the last 20 battles, is the last history, and it ran one rebellion card in 20 battles.
Hmm.
So it just seems a consistent trend for Xbot, at least where my alt is running in wild, and such that I mean the set's been out for gosh, what, over a month now, right?
6 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah, and they're I mean, I have good cards on that account. It just doesn't use them. So I feel like basically what I'm saying is for me, I feel like rebellion cards in wild right now, if you're using Xbot, are a waste. Like they're not even being used. I should be renting them out if I wasn't staking them on wagons. So I don't have an answer. I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked this.
Well, I wonder if Tails, I wonder if that speaks to just, you know, we've heard a lot of talk around Rebellion generally being underpowered. I wonder if Xbot is
underpowered.
I don't think it is
Yeah.
underpowered though. I mean, when I'm in champion, I'm using champion modern, of course, I'm using rebellion cards frequently, but in wild, the synergies that you would get with weapons training and some of these cards wouldn't be tremendous. So I don't think you lose that much with rebellion. In fact, I think rebellion gets stronger, especially with things like dual element summoners with wild cards available. So I don't know. I just I threw it out there as a legitimate question. I don't have an answer to it. I just have an observation of what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm always-
outside of Grim Bardoon, Mantaroth, and you know, there's a handful of support cards, Darg, the Soothsayer. You know, there's probably 10 cards that are super duper meta for Rebellion. Other than that,
Sea Dog
I
of
think
8 is
they're-
part
they're-
of your
But
10,
they're-
right?
yeah, Sea
but
Dog
they're
rate, obviously.
super, but they're super meta. So it's like
well, it's in the name, right? Maybe there's 8 super meta cards and Super Dog of 8.
Sea Dog's
They-
8, number 8.
They called it. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Tails.
called it.
Jangles and I were talking actually before this because I was talking about how, you know, I playing in the wild fray in our guild brawl, and I constantly throwing a weapons trainer with my Almo in front of it and my cube behind it. And like I play some in wild too. And I just don't see that, you know, I don't see that being played. And it's like, why not? Like, why is that not the
those are
ultimate
awesome.
thing? You
They're
know, like,
awesome no attack cards. Yeah, for sure. Almo
Yeah.
and Cube. Why wouldn't you? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see. Here's another question: is going to your take there, B Jangles, is what is the better set? Is the better set the Soulbound reward cards for Chaos, the current version, or is it Rebellion?
Well, we you know, when we had Rogan, the episode a couple back, we were talking about just the pure volume of the Chaos Legion era stuff. It runs laps 4 times around all of Rebellion. So just the options that are available with Chaos Legion, the synergies are very clear with Chaos Legion and established. So maybe that will change when we start to see, another 30 Soulbound cards, give or take, come in to replace the current set in June, July, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't forget also there are cards from Rebellions we haven't seen yet. Probably the best
Also true.
ones.
Also true. Yeah. Okay, well let's talk battle here. Rogue leveraging the lookout play. That's I love that soothsayer and the lookout with, man, Lily is just, she's the queen. She's such a
Yep.
boss.
I think Rogue is losing though.
You think what?
I think Rogue is losing. Like with all the earthquake, like Steve has 2 flyers on the back that will stay until the end of the battle. So
Yeah, so let's play guess what rule set Rogue forgot.
I would say probably
Yeah, when
earthquake.
I saw your lineup, I was like, so no one flies?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see how long 2 triages sustain us. But no, I mean at the end of the day, like I saw lookout or I saw opportunity, and this is a lookout play for me. I love parking the lookout next to GBS, running 2 triages. Like GBS is not going to take like any damage. Like all these 2s are reduced to nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like this feels great. I have this thing fully controlled and I completely forgot about Earthquake.
Yeah.
So
I don't need to hurt you. You're gonna hurt yourself.
yeah, so that's where like my mirror breaker was the mirrored Hampier here. So like in triage, you're always looking for something with life leech or you're looking for something with scavenge in order to get yourself to that ridiculous heal level for when you start fatiguing. So that's what the mirrored Hampier here does. But we don't get to fatigue because there's an earthquake happening.
How many times can you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
your
So
Dampier
like
here?
on my side,
Where's
I'm
Dampier?
playing for the Mardar to help get me into a situation where I'll have a double triage in the back with some decent magic damage, so I'm not going to lose anybody after he goes down. With him in the middle, the way that the heals work, he'll normally die first. It'll also push me up to have, a 5 attacker there and a 3, which will help a little bit with your lookout thing. And then just the 2 flyers at the end were built for the fact that I kind of saw this game going pretty long, and I didn't want them to need the
Rogue
heals
is
because
Rogue
that's
is
really
leaning
why.
Rogue is leaning into the Harry Larry McNary comments of nice expensive cyber cards, bro.
Yeah, right. Right. I was thinking about
Yeah.
that the other day. I played a team and it was like Immortalis, Izar, like Mantaroth. It was crazy. And then I thought about it. The thought crossed my mind. I was like, this one team is worth like $2,000. And I was like, wow, we're playing a weird game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see here's where I get that Mardar.
Well, but it's only $2,000 if you take it out of pocket. You know the Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio meme with
Oh, yeah.
me spending $20 in the grocery and me spending $2,000 on NFTs.
Ah,
That meme
yeah.
is that's reality, man. I mean, it's real. It's like when you're spending token like DC. I mean, who cares when DC is like you need 1,000 to even get $1. I mean, spend several thousand DC, no problem. I mean, it's just tokens. But yeah, you don't really think about the value of it. So it's just, especially when you made some of it of the game anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, it's the matter of perspective, I think.
Yep.
I used to do gold foil brawls in my old guild. Shout out to Phoenix Wars. And yeah, sometimes you'd see someone be up against someone who has like running like a gold foil like Jotun team, or just like, like all these like crazy, like you add up like the value of those cards, and it's like, yeah, I just went up against like a $20,000 hand, like of course I'm gonna lose. So I have like a
There was
few
a
Chaos Legion
time.
cards.
There was a time when you'd run into the guys with the max untamed stuff during that peak that you could fight a team that was worth like over $100,000.
Yeah.
It was insane.
What's the summoner with the baby on it? Is it King
Julius?
Julian.
Prince.
King Julius?
Julian,
Yeah.
Prince
Julian.
Julius, yeah.
Prince Julian, yeah.
Yep.
It's like when I'd see that card, it's like it feels like I'm getting someone, putting the victory cigar on me.
Hey, I recently discovered that card was created with J6969.
Yeah. I thought I learned that in one of your episodes.
Yeah, the infamous guy that tried to take down the ship.
Well, because they
Mhm.
nerfed it too, didn't they? Is that the one they nerfed?
I think it used to have abilities and be.
It had like one ability, and it was that low. I may have only read because I went and read through all of the documents I could get for the litigation they had with him. And part of that, some of the documents in there was like an email from Matt to him, and Matt saying like, "Hey, we got to nerf this card because it's just way too overpowered and low mana rule sets. So we're just gonna give it just the, no ability, just for it to be that, whatever 2 mana, like Dragon Summoner, and they're like, it's still gonna be a super powerful card, but it's just way overpowered. And it was like him explaining why they were gonna nerf it. There's a lot of interesting stuff out of that litigation that I read through.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, I gotta get off. Steve,
Yeah, man.
great
Go
game.
take care of the
Thank
kids.
you guys.
Good game, sir.
Yeah,
Good
man.
show, B-Jangles. Continue.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, man.
Yeah,
Do it,
Yeah, we'll
brother.
do it again, brother.
Hepthorn.
See
Yeah,
you
man.
later, Rouge.
Peace, Rouge.
Moonlight
Rouge
and
Bat.
Whiskey.
All right, Virus, you get to remind me that I only made top 16, or I get a little bit of revenge.
A revenge is a we.
Oh, another magic only.
Jeez Louise.
Oh no.
All right.
This is going to be silly. Huh.
So, Stever,
like
when you said before that you only had modern cards now, did you just put all your wild stuff on land?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
I made my first rare totem the other day.
Oh,
Yay.
cool.
Nice. Are you stockpiling those things, or are you putting?
Oh
the
no,
market?
I'm trying to get some ROI out of land. So
where do you get those fragments from? Is it just if you have like a keep or whatever produces them, or do they randomly? How does it work?
it's just when you claim.
I
So
got my
everything has a chance.
Oh, it's
but
a chance. Gotcha.
the mythic spots have the greatest chance.
I
by
got
far.
I got my first rare totem fragment.
Are the fragments selling for? I don't even know what the breakdown is. Is it 11? Is it the
like-
same as cards? You need 11.
Like you need 8 to make one rare, and the rares were
Okay, so
going
it's not
for
the same.
$100. So a single was going for like 13 or something, or 14.
Okay.
And then
So it's
I
the same
sold
translation.
I sold an epic I found for $80, an epic fragment. Somebody actually bought it.
Oh, nice find on
Wow.
the epic fragment. Is it nap time again, baby?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I was still waking up from the previous one, so get to put some lemonade, some more lemonade.
I don't know.
All right, gents. Well, why don't we do Tails and me get one more battle?
This is
and
a
then-
very boring thing that we got basically a rematch of the rule set, but
Yeah.
we'll see if there's anything that you would do different here than what I'm doing. I thought about
Alright.
trying something weird, just to not go with what you're supposed to go to here. So maybe you have something that I haven't thought about.
Virus always have something, man.
Yeah, but I just looked back at the rule set just to make sure, and now I'm kind of surprised or debating.
So
You
I'll be
you saw 03. Gross.
I'm gonna be very sad here in Beach Angles because if we do a match, I can't beat you with Papa Dallin because as soon as I bought him, I put him on land. So,
Oh,
Oh,
wow, man.
so I'd have to pull him off land. It would be cool down city. So
Yeah,
I'll have to
you
beat you
remove
with
him
something
once
else.
once they nerf immunity to be
Yeah, then I'll bring him
susceptible.
back.
Yeah, susceptible to his qualities.
Cripple. Yeah. Well, we've got Call Me Tim on next week. I know Hep's got coming in
Yeah.
fully loaded with the questions and the full interrogation on immunity.
It's gonna be an interesting one, yeah, for sure.
Made Dallin great again for the first time.
I will say that after that Twitter post, Dallin price went up 20%. So there you
Hey,
go.
Which Twitter post?
Tails moving the market.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tails
familiar.
was flashing the new bling of
Oh yeah.
down. Yeah.
My new farmer.
Yep.
Mm.
I think Nalara will take it home.
that was looking pretty familiar to our last match here.
All right, no snipe this time.
Yeah, no snipes, so it's just directly at the front. So I mean, the silence is going to take. There's only
Everything.
one silence, so
No.
he's going to get one attack from Florier from magic, and then the 4 damage, and then 1 more damage in the front from that void card.
Yeah, Nalara is the difference maker, unless it.
But I get 1 extra turn because of the armor with the having the void in the front. And then I've got Blight, which is going to get a few extra health from the rebirth.
What void water? I don't understand. What void armor?
Not void. So it's got. I mean, everyone has void, but the the immunity in front.
Oh, you are the luckiest person ever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Steve, did you already watch the battle? You spoiler.
Let's see. Let's see it.
I think Virus
Steve
knows what I'm
Stewart over
talking
there
about.
is so funny, man. Oh man.
I did get a little bit lucky on a couple parts of it though, so maybe it balanced out. But at the end, wow.
Yeah, I forgot the shatter sign.
Is there a
So the
mist
armor
shatter,
doesn't
yeah.
help at
coming up?
all because the shatter it's earlier than. Oh, because it's reverse speed again. So
Yeah,
the
it's
shatter
reverse
comes
speed
from
again, and you know the basic thing that's going to come down here is whose archers miss, whose archery attacks end up missing on these
Oh
slow
yeah, the
monsters.
reverse speed.
That's like I thought about not playing her, but I didn't know how to get away from the 4 archery damage.
You
'Cause
have to
otherwise you're
play
gonna
it.
run. You're gonna now. He only played 1 silence, so maybe I could have tried mage damage, but I don't know if I would have been able to do enough. Like I don't know if the numbers were there.
yeah.
Oh,
See
there
right
it is.
there,
miss.
I
That's
missed
the mist
Blight,
that makes the difference, huh?
so that's 1 for me.
You got a stun there though.
Yeah,
Well, Blight's just a
Ooh.
tank at this point.
I get to heal, and then they can't hurt me until Flork's gonna kill me. So got another stun, and then
Yeah, you can't land the poison with the stun.
Yeah, it was actually because
does it
I was gonna use Regal Periton instead of
Blight?
no, instead of Mycelia.
Oh.
But I was figuring with the speed that I was
Okay,
just gonna get
draw. See, it was a draw. If we ever got that new rule that when the teams are the same, it becomes a draw, we hit it. But instead, I cannot hit your goblin. He is the ninja dodger. Watch this. And again.
Woo! Remember the
That's why I said he got lucky.
Oh, now yeah.
yeah, Fat Yoda is a slick dude.
Fat Yoda.
Of course, my Fat Yoda was just, he was just standing there, just taking shots.
Beautiful.
Oh, RNG is what RNG.
Wow.
Yeah. If I'm gonna lose to him, I'd rather lose to an RNG than just get dominated. So that's not terrible. That's how a lot of champion fights are lately. It's quite annoying because
It's RNG. Yeah.
Yeah.
you're sitting there and you're just like, oh my god, our teams are so similar, but you don't get those draws unless it's exact. So somebody shifts a monster here or there, but then it only matters whose Chaos Dragon is shooting, if your Coastal Nymph is hitting, if you're proccing the Affliction when she does hit, is Blight getting poisons?
I
Or
like
that
the
little
idea of
the three are all the other scatter monsters. You're just wondering where they're going to hit,
Virus and Tails. Are you guys queuing one up?
Sure.
Yeah. What do you guys think about, and Hep, you brought this up maybe with Yaba last week, the idea of putting like affliction or poison tokens on somebody. If it doesn't land, the likelihood is increasing every time the hit lands. You know what I mean? So if Blight misses an affliction or a poison, but he hits the monster, it doesn't have phase. The next time is going to be an increased likelihood of either affliction and or poison sticking.
Yeah, like if you land an attack and it doesn't hit, then instead of it being 50% the next time it does hit, maybe it goes up to 60% or something like that. So that
I don't like that.
no.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but our percentages on those are already kind of high on a coin flip. And yeah, you'll have that one game where he never poisons and it's annoying, but it's I don't think it's a consistent problem that Blight doesn't hit those.
Well, I'm just saying with a lot of
So
stuff. I mean, I'll
Because then you
sometimes see things
I
that'll
mean,
just be like stun. I'll play a team with 3 stun cards, right? And I'll not land a stun until the 4th round, or sometimes someone will play 1 and they'll land it every time, like should those things be
see, but
adjusted?
there is the balance. Like sometimes it doesn't hit a single time. Sometimes you get every single stun to go off. It just
Well, I
But-
like the idea of trying to balance RNG. I
in
think
each
that's
game,
what you're
right?
after,
Yeah.
Hep,
Yeah.
is really balancing RNG and putting skill above
Right,
a coin flip.
it would make it so that it balances more in each game. Because yeah, sometimes you have those games where it works, sometimes you have those games where it doesn't. But should it be if there's a way to make it more balanced in each game, does that make it more fair? Does that make it
Well, at
more
this
level of
point,
skill than just chance?
at this point, is it really much skill? Like when I run in Diamond, I run against this textbook teams like 90% of the time, like the same teams, usually from same like the Baltazar accounts or whatever. It's like it's you feel like you play the same things the whole day, and after that you ask yourself like, okay, I'm trying to put something to make something interesting, but I'm playing the same teams. Like, is it really skill at this point to be able to put whatever the textbook tells you to put in 27 mana this splinter available?
Well, I mean, that's where Rebellion comes in, right? It's the difference maker.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's also where RNG comes in, because it's like you can differentiate. Like there's so many times you meet like mirror matches. It's
Ooh.
should be somebody's win. So I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I think that as Matt would say, the ranked rework is going to fix so many problems, because part of it that he didn't talk about so much in the last stream, but he did talk about some other times when he was talking about it, is the rework of the elo system, and that the elo system is broken. And when you're not going to be losing theoretically 30-40 points when you lose because you got matched down, then it won't be quite as annoying when the RNG gets you. And
That's also
that's
true.
just
That's
part of our
very
game
true.
right now. The reason why it hurts so much right now is because the only way for me to get from champion 2 to champion 1 on the last day going against these high quality appointments people is to win like 9 in a row today at some point. I'd have to keep buying until I win 9 in a row, and then I'm there. But that's hard, really hard to do, because of the RNG. But in the future, if I'm not getting 10 points when I get lucky and get matched down, and then only 20, 30 if if it's 20, 30 plus every single time, and hopefully only minus 10 or 12, never minus 40, then that will fix a lot.
Yeah, it's not
of
quite
that.
as frustrating. Yeah. I think it's the amplified frustration is what you're calling out. And I think you're spot on there. All right. Well, we got some evasive plays here. I do like the Thispa play. Lots of speed
Loving the
manipulation
Thispa
happening
play.
there.
Yeah, there's a lot of speed on that, and on Tails' team there.
4. Oh, it's going to be a three speed difference, right?
He's hanging the cursed Windico in the back, though.
And it's
he's
got a slow
two
on it too.
slows, 2 speed ups. So it's going to be at 9, and they're going to go down 2. They've got 1 speed up to counter.
Tails knows better than to
So
put
3.
the Naga assassin at the back and count on that backfire.
Yeah, that's interesting. You went with the thorns to protect you, but you're going to need that.
Bavarians have the dodges everywhere, and there is no magic.
Yeah, I don't know. This is hard to tell, because you are going to be hunting 2 of his speed people early with your 1 monster. If he's attacking hits and he drops them, then the teams slow down and things get easier for you. And Tails did sacrifice an attacker now that could have been interesting if he was bouncing back thorns at people. But there isn't any sneak on the other team that's going to land there.
I think it's interesting
So
that Tails didn't run out any, we see no true strike or no on either team, and no magic attack on Tails' team. Yeah.
Yeah, with all the dodge from the.
I don't know. I have a feeling that we're going to see something very interesting here, though. There's going to be something that happens with these retaliates and
maybe the
rages.
Vruz might be the winner. He's going to be 10 speed right out of the gate.
Yeah,
if somebody lands, so if it's the magic or the supply runner,
I just wanted to entertain
Vruz,
the
he's
crowd.
just going to go light speed.
Just want to entertain the crowd with lots of RNG.
Yeah, way to play to the topic, Tails. Nicely done. All right, let's see here.
See how much backfire comes off that Pellicore Deceiver. When his gets up front, it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be
brutal.
12 speed, 11 speed. Everything's so fast now in the back.
I hate. Why does this happen? This happened like when I feel like in Rage rule sets when there's backfire.
Yeah, backfire breaks the game, huh?
Yeah, it really does.
12 speed though now.
What is?
Oh my gosh!
12 speed versus 6 speed.
Yeah, but there is a dodge. That's what I was saying, man.
There's and a 5 versus 11.
Wow.
Jeez.
Lands the poison.
So what you need to do, Bejangles, you need to put this in Xbot Vision.
Landing that poison on I have no idea what speed she was, but it had to be high.
Jeez Louise. I would not have predicted that though. Let's take a look.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't have predicted it to be that one-sided.
No.
All right.
Tails was favored.
Oh wow. Yeah. 60%. Yeah, do the 100. Still slightly
7, 41. Wow, it's RNG all over the place there.
Yeah, it was supposed to be closer than that. But I mean, that
Yeah.
first round was ridiculous.
Yeah.
He slowed you down and I mean, he slowed you down, sped his side up, had a speed advantage, and all three of the archers missed.
Yeah,
Brutal.
I was just like,
just from the dodge from the summoner.
That's
yeah.
why
So
the
basically,
entity.
you only had the 15. It's only 15 on dodge, right?
I think after this battle, all the entities will from the market will disappear.
He's such
Yeah,
a.
you're
Both of those
you're.
summoners are absolute bosses in the new
I
modern,
did
man.
tell you that
Yeah.
virus is not only good, but he's lucky. He'll hit 315% dice rolls in a row
Yeah.
on you.
Salty.
Stever, put your name on the list of shiny pricey NFTs, bro. Virus is just knocking them down. Oh, not Stever, Tails. All right, Virus.
I was
Send
like,
me a
well,
challenge,
yeah.
buddy.
All right.
Yeah. I think he only ran into a loss when he left champion and forgot how gold worked.
Mhm. How much longer do we have till Rage comes out? Is it still a little while away?
Few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Weeks.
Will somebody buy some of my stuff on the market so I can get some more points? What happened to all the money? Nobody's buying anything anymore.
Oh, because at this point it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's front loaded. I think your best chance would be to sell like the day of or the day before the airdrop resets. Because basically anything right now that sits on the market is just costing you. Like if you're putting gold foils out there that aren't in mage wagons, it's costing you money basically.
Oh well, I'm only trying to sell cards that I can't stake. So because they're not new ones.
Ah, there you go.
And then I
22
made that
days.
rare totem, so I'm trying to sell that.
22 days and
What's the price of a rare totem going for now these days?
It was 100. I was about to go
Wow.
check if it went down because I was selling it for like 102 at the lowest price, but there's a good chance in the last 2 to 3 days it dropped.
Yeah. And I remember like a few months back, I was like, I really wish I had more money just to throw at totems because those things are gonna skyrocket. I think I got some rares for like 40, 50 bucks.
Yeah, some people
months
undercut
ago.
my 105, which was the lowest. One guy selling 3 for 99.
Mm.
So
I don't like this rule set, Virus.
What's the rule set?
So
No,
we got
it's not good at
17 mana, aim true,
Oof.
melee only, super sneak.
Ooh, interesting.
What are you thinking here, Virus?
all. You know
Jangles
what,
is gonna go. Sorry, go ahead, Barry.
yeah, I don't know. You should probably go for a dodge play.
Jangles is going for the cheese ball.
I
don't
know what
think
you're
you
gonna
can
do.
put out
Oh,
enough damage.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say Grimbar Noon
no.
Smith, but I was like, it's either Grimbar Smith or Inaudible. I knew it. I knew that's who he's going for.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
going with
wasn't
the
even thinking
cheese.
about it.
I don't think you can put out enough damage here.
No.
All right.
Thanks for showing up.
Here's my play.
Yeah, just play the one card of that. Like, those other cards aren't going to do anything. Just play the one card. Just go all in on it.
Yep.
You still get it though.
Yeah. No, I don't
Yeah,
think there's any
there's no
RNG
beating.
that can.
No.
Yeah, there's no beating it.
Inevitable.
No,
because
inevitable.
even though maybe he might have started to it, Inevitable is going to start to kill people, and then the damage
As soon as he
disappears.
gets, yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
But
good
he
play.
couldn't get him any lower than 10 anyways.
yeah.
The self heal is too high. I've done this in this mana too.
That's what I was saying. 17 mana is like perfect, inevitable in a combo.
Yeah, man, you remember that one.
Unless he comes with like the Mokshan, whatever the weapon trainer with four magic with 4 mana, 2 magic attack, and then attack you with magic. There is no going around inevitable.
Yeah.
He's only weak to magic.
And does it
Irish
cut
just wanted
down?
to show off his level 10 dual summoner there.
Yeah, exactly. And so this come down to a
Fatigue for
overtime
sure.
fatigue play, yeah. And just because of the
Oh
14th
yeah,
off.
it is. It is going to be a fatigue play. But unfortunately, you can never add extra damage to his HP because he's always going to have that one armor when you attack,
Yep.
even when fatigue happens.
Yeah.
Because fatigue doesn't take armor; it goes right into that HP.
And it's
Yeah.
inevitable.
So that
Inevitable. What an appropriately named card here.
Yeah.
it was
And
too
it has-
funny. Like once Avena came around, I mean, you can just make him ridiculous at times in matches.
Then it has 3 more health, so
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah, I played this almost exact same thing, but I think it was like a no magic, and it was um super sneak, and it was like a cripple earlier, and I'm just gonna throw in the inevitable up there and put it out there, and yeah, just easily won.
yeah, that combo wins like very often.
Have you guys seen that
Well,
high
so-
mana? I think it's up close and personal, but it doesn't have to be. It's when there's no magic or weak magic, where they use Silver Shield Fighter, Mantroth, Artemis the Bear, and Baradalin. It's like
Oof.
Bara has like almost like 20 shield. It's ridiculous.
I played her once where I got her to do a super sneak attack with like 13 shield. It was one of the most ridiculous things I ever saw.
So could Cora have won there?
The magic
Mm.
damage would have went through, right?
Yeah, but she would have you had to have her not in the front, so she takes out the back cards.
Well,
And
so it would
builds
have been
up.
6. You would have been in the same position, right? You can only play one additional monster. I don't think Core could have, because the 6 mana
and
summoner,
10.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Cora would have had 4 magic damage, which still wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah.
So going back
Well-
to your totem statement, Steve, the do people actually buy totems on the in-game market? Because they're always like $10 or $15 cheaper on Hive Engine.
I don't know. They didn't buy mine yet, but they bought my the epic fragment got bought there.
Oh, yeah, I think it's the only place you can sell fragments, but Hive Engine seems to always have a much better price for actually
Oh,
totems.
so you're saying I need
themselves.
to send this totem to Hive Engine if I want to sell it?
Yeah, I mean, because anyone that knows anything is not. I mean, because the price differences are always super high on
I
in
was,
game.
I was trying to take advantage of. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah, I don't see fragments on Hive Engine.
I don't think they have it
it's there.
tokenized on Hive typed the fragments.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the fragments are cheaper for some of the totems. So if you buy the fragments to put together,
I think that's misleading once you look at them though, because there'll be like 2 or 3 at that low price, and then they go up
true.
pretty quick, and you have to get 8 or 10 of them depending on what you're going for.
Hmm.
All right, fellas. Well, you guys about ready to wrap up? I know, Hep, you were looking for a decent time exit.
Yeah, I've got
Got to go around the horn twice.
early flight tomorrow, so I got to get up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm cool with ending it. Taking
Yeah,
the
this is-
family to
I was having
California
fun,
Adventure
so, yeah.
tomorrow, so
It was
I
a
have
lot
to
of
get
fun,
up early,
though.
too.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have to do this again.
Up
Yeah,
for
we'll
it.
start working this into the schedule. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the strategy talk, even though we didn't. I think we played 15 matches and we saw Grim Bardoon all of once.
That was like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of fun. Hopefully we could do it again. Work this back into our regularly scheduled program. And
Thank you all for joining us, man. It was great to
Oh,
have you
thanks
guys
for
all
having
on
us.
and doing this. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
solid crew. Appreciate you guys turning up. A lot of fun. Next time we'll do. We can't do stake weighted SPS on players yet, but we could certainly do our best to come up with a proxy and do a little bit
Man, if
of
they ever
some
had
cheap SPS
implemented
wagering.
that, I think you just reminded me I have to go cancel some SPS rentals.
Oh, sorry, but to the delegatees.
Yeah, I would have forgot for another day.
Well, happy end of season, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let-
Good
Are
luck.
we
It's-
at 12
it's
more
upon us.
hours?
Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got time for one
Let's
more
see.
push to champ one. Hopefully I can get there. And man, I hit champ one 2 days ago. I was telling Virus, and I don't know how to pump the brakes. I should have stopped. I was well into champ one, and then I tumbled. So
Happens.
Yeah,
hopefully I
I'm
can
not
get
gonna
there.
make it. I'm all out of energy. So
Virus, where are you at?
I was so close to getting to champ one and just, fell right back down. So make another push tonight. See if I can get back up there.
good luck,
Tails?
guys.
Yeah, I have one more push. I don't know if I want to do it tonight. If Irish is going to be playing, then I'm going to have to wait.
Be the three of us just going around trying to,
Leave
Well,
here
it
and
looks
start
like there
playing
was
for actual
there was a
rating.
little bit of a better success rate reaching champ one for. I think the top 50 are in champ one at this point. Yeah, 50th place is 4302. Doesn't feel
Yeah,
like we
that's
hit
how
that
it was last season too. Just about there
Oh,
was
was
only a
it?
few people that did it. Yeah.
Yeah, like 43.15, I think was the cutoff for the top 50 last time, I think.
Oh, so pretty close.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Okay.
fellas. Well, thanks again to the chat for hanging out. Appreciate you guys swinging by. I think all intents and purposes, we had a couple of technical difficulties launching this thing, but once we got past that, I think pretty successful inaugural live stream.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
thought it was
have
going to be
do it
much
again
worse.
sometime.
Yeah, it was loud.
Cool. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and wrap up here. Appreciate you swinging by. You have been listening to and watching
The People's Guild.